We're here for Trendy Tuesdays and we're learning how to use Stampin' Up's decor elements. And these are the rub-ons for your wall. You can put them on other things, but mainly for your wall. The one we're going to use today is a very cool one. Can you see it? Home is built of love and dreams. And they come in these tube things, all rolled up so they're not all mashed up and everything. It's very cool. And they come with directions right here, which I'm going to go briefly over. We're just going to do it real quick for you. And, okay, so, thanks. Okay, and you're going to want painter's tape. You're going to want your rub-on. You're going to want a nice wall. We're going to use this wall space up here in my front entryway. You need an applicator, which you can purchase separately, and a surface to work. Oh, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to measure our space. I'm just going to use the rub-on because I'm one of those kind of on the cuff kind of people that just kind of does it, and Mr. Gorgeous gets kind of mad about that, but he will forgive me, especially since he's in California and we're doing this without him even knowing. It's very cool, but I'll give him a link. Okay. Make sure that you're steady. And you can measure and see. That looks great, don't you think, girls?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put this right up here, and it fits perfectly. So the first thing I want to do after measuring, so really the second thing I want to do, is make sure that the rub-on is going to be on the transfer sheet, which means the front of it. See how it's kind of, half of it's staying there and half of it's staying on the white backing. We want to get it off of that backing onto our transfer sheet. So you put it on a surface, grid side up, use your applicator tool, and rub it. And what this does is it gets it off the backing onto the transfer sheet. The transfer sheet is sticky on that front, but the backing of the rub-on is sticky too, so you're going to make sure that it comes off of that. Another use you can use these for is you can get glass vases or ceramic tiles, like this kind of tile. You can get very cheaply, like $4 at the Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever your home improvement store is, hardware store, and rub these on. They're beautiful on there. And you can put those on your wall and move them around. Okay. Then we're going to carefully take this off. Your key word here is carefully. Now remember, you want your rub-on to stay on the transfer sheet, which is all sticky. So if it doesn't, like that eye isn't, I'm going to rub it some more. There's the eye. Fingernails are good for this too. Okay. We on? Okay. So it really does work well with two people. One person keeping the sticky side taut and the other person pulling the backing off.
And the third person videotaping.
You just want to be on. Okay, now we're ready to stick this on the wall. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, remember where you measured, and stick this right up here. When you have somebody very nice and close to you tell you if they think it's straight before you smush it all the way.
Uh-huh.
You think it's straight?
Uh-huh.
You both like it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, you take your applicator And really this works best on non-textured walls. My texture is bumpy, but it's not, what's the word for it? Like painfully bumpy, I guess?
Mine is in my room.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out.
You're just gonna scrape with the applicator. You can kind of see the paper where you've gone over. And this is gonna be, it's gonna seem like the same way when you did it, took it off the backing. I'm gonna keep scraping it. When I take the transfer paper off, I'm going to work it basically and use the applicator while I take the backing paper off. For now, I just want to really smush it into that wall. Okay.
Where's Aaron and Joshua when you need them, eh?
Aaron and Joshua.
Remember how they held Moses' arms up?
Oh, yes. It's Caleb.
Oh yeah, Caleb and
Joshua. Caleb and Aaron, maybe.
I don't know. Two of his buddies. You're not gonna edit that out because you want to show how skilled I am at remembering Bible stories. I remember that. I remember reading about them holding his arms up.
See how I'm working the little details here?
Yep. Bravo.
Okay, and for this last letter, I just want to show you a really good thing is to go ahead and get it onto the wall and then use your finger to finish. So each time you put something on, as you take the backing paper off, use your finger to get it on there well. Especially on this slightly textured wall. It does say it works perfectly on non-textured, so I would suggest to go ahead and try, if you can, to only use textured, non-textured walls. But when you are like me and you have a textured wall and you have to have these gorgeous rub-ons on, go for it. Use your fingers to seal it, and then you enjoy.